This is the 4-jaw chuck off of my lathe. It's used to make parts that are eccentric. Not like how I'm eccentric, how this is eccentric. You can see that this part is offset from the rest of the part. And to do that, you use a chuck key. Normally, when you're using a 4-jaw chuck, you'd like to be using 2 chuck keys to move opposite pairs of jaws at the same time. Now, I only have 1 chuck key, which makes moving both at the same time kind of difficult. Today, we're going to take some stock, make a 2nd chuck key for my 4-jaw. Let's get this apart and take a few measurements so we know what we're shooting for here. Simple Allen key in the back. A set screw. I don't know what thread size that is. Probably metric. So we'll have to change that up. I'm not doing any metric things today. Simple rod for like the handle part. And this is the real meat and potatoes. It's got this square drive on the back, a hole through the middle, and threads for that set screw to go into. Bye-bye, set screw. A lot of these chuck keys will come with a spring that kind of sits in this groove here. This groove right there. And it won't let you leave the key into the chuck. It'll just spring back out. So you don't want to leave a chuck key in a chuck when you turn the lathe on. So it's a safety feature. We're going to go ahead and omit that. I'm just going to bring this shoulder up to that square drive, which is the real part here that matters. So I'll bring that up there. Same length. I'll make it as close as I can, except that'll be an imperial thread. I've made a really quick and very dirty drawing here. So just got the rod, 300 thou diameter, hair under 5 inches, and this will be this guy. The square, I think most of these dimensions are going to be metric. I think it's a metric chuck. I think it's a metric chuck key, because definitely the set screw is M6. We're going to change that out for some 1/4-28. Just happen to have a set screw on hand. Other than that, let's head over to the lathe. know that was a lot of lathe work, but here is our handle, and there's kind of our blank for making the square end. You saw me cut the threads, and we're going to do that cross hole in a second here too on the mill. So we're set up in the mill in a collet block and the vise, and I have the body of the chuck key sticking out, and we're going to go ahead and make that cross hole there. After some hand finishing with a file, I think I'm ready to put this thing together. I think that's a tool I can be really proud of. Let me get the other one. That's a handsome pair of tools right there. Let's see if they work. Original on the right, mine on the left. So this is the kind of movement you'd be trying to do with a pair of chuck keys. Huh? Offset things at the same time. I'm really happy with that.